Happy Tuesday and welcome to our nightly session. I had a great day, and some of you may have seen a video I posted that I took of myself this morning talking about a garden and growing things. And so part of what we're doing in this group and when I go through these calls is teaching you how to become more grounded. A lot of what I focus on with this breathing is how to get you to sense aspects of your body that you didn't even know that you could sense before and that you had the potential to be able to sense. So what I do when I'm gardening, it's another way to ground. And plus it gives us some excitement and it helps us see something be created. In this time where things are being shut down, we're being suppressed, it's great to see the opposite and have something in our life that's growing. Hi guys. And so what we want is to have something that we see. Sometimes we have it in our work, sometimes we have it in some kind of piece of artwork that we're creating. But the other benefit of the garden is you get to eat from it afterwards too. So if you have questions on that, please send me an email. I'd love to share, especially potatoes. They're very easy, and sweet potatoes. You literally take a potato, slice off the eye, stick it in the ground, water it for a couple weeks, and boom, it starts to grow. And then after a while, little potatoes start coming. So I just want to share that with you, that try to find outlets where you're learning or you're growing, or you can see something grow and change. Hi, Jeff. And this is really helpful to help clear your mind and help your body see potential in something, and it lifts up your spirit. And so part of what I want to do today is we've been focusing on different aspects of our body and learning how to release them. And I want to go through another wave. So we've been working on the wave going through our body. We've picked the wave in our armpit, in different areas, a wave by our sternum. I want to talk about today a wave going down your legs. So as we're doing the breathing, our focus is going to be as we're releasing our low back area and our belly, we want to think about a wave of relaxation going down the front of our thighs, outside the knees, and then down to our ankles and toes. And so that's kind of the pattern that we want to go through. So again, that's down your thighs, go outside your knees, down the front of your shins to your ankles and toes. And the reason we want to do that is we want everything to let go so that you feel the feet and the ground under your feet, but more importantly, you feel the feet and the ground coming up and meeting you. So that the two are merging together, and it's not you just sitting on the surface, but that you are relaxing into the surface. So it's not a source of tension, but a source of combination where you don't have to worry about a surface being hard. Your muscles are molding to it, and it's meeting you halfway. So that's going to be our focus tonight. As we go through this, we're going to get our low back all the way into that chair back. Let yourself sit all the way back. If we can get your feet firm, flat on the ground. And if you need to, put a book or a phone book or a platform under your feet to get your knees at the level of your hips or higher. Then we're going to use a straw. If you have one, go ahead and also cut it in half if your cheek muscles get a little bit too tired. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate the 4 steps, and then I'll coach you through it. If you've done this before, go ahead and join me as I go through this for those who are new. So we're going to breathe in through the nose is step 1. Pause a second. Blow out through the mouth. Then hold your breath and pause 3 seconds. And then we just repeat in through the nose, pause a second, blow out through the mouth, hold your breath, and pause 3 seconds. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple breaths with the straw. Just keep note as I'm doing this, how much am I lifting my head or shoulders or chest as I inhale? What's dropping down as I exhale? And this will give you an idea of what your body is capable of. You may not be there right now, but you can easily shift your body and learn how to do this. Here we go. Great. So as you can see, I was not lifting and reaching for air. I want to use my diaphragm and let that drop down so air can come in like a vacuum, where I'm not using all these muscles that get so tight. Instead, I want the air to flow into me. And so it helps calm me down so I'm not so worried about reaching for air and tightening up muscles all throughout my upper body. So let's get you guys going. We're going to have you sit all the way back in your chair. Let your tailbone curl under you a little bit, feet flat. If you have your straw, go ahead and put it in your mouth. We're going to put one hand on your chest. Go ahead and put your thumb kind of along your breastbone, your fingers along your pecs, just underneath your collarbone. Do your other hand on your belly, your thumb pointing up towards your breastbone. And if you can, close your eyes so that you get rid of all those visual distractions around you. And here we go. I'm going to have you breathe in your nose, pause, and blow out. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe in your nose, gently to your throat. Pause, and blow out. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Pause, and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and away from your hand. Feel your ribs drop down and your belly spill out into your other hand. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Pause, and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and in, melting further away from your hand as you fully exhale, allowing your low back to relax. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your shoulders down and relaxed. Pause, and blow out. Feel your sternum drop down and in, your ribs drop down, and your buttocks relax to allow you to settle further into the chair. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your shoulders down and relaxed. Pause, and blow out. Feel the chest drop down and in. Feel your armpits relax, giving your ribs permission to drop down, and your belly spills out and the front of your hips let go. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your chin tilted down just a bit. Pause, and blow out. Feel your sternum drop in, your ribs drop down as your buttocks and your hips let go. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your chin tilted down just a bit. Pause, and blow out. Feel your sternum drop down and in. Your belly spills out as the front of your thighs let go, and you feel a wave going down to the outside of your knees. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your neck relaxed as you inhale. Pause, and blow out. Feel your chest drop down and in. Feel your ribs drop down as the front of your hips let go. Your thighs soften and your knees release. Hold, 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your neck soft as you inhale. Pause and blow out. Feel the chest drop down and in. Feel the front of your hips let go as you feel the relaxation of your thighs, your lower legs, and your ankle. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your shoulders down and neck relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel the chest drop down and in. Feel the front of the hips let go as the wave of relaxation goes down the front of your thighs, the outer knee, the shin, ankle, and toes. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your shoulders down and neck relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel your sternum drop down and in. Feel the wave of relaxation starting at your hips, thighs, knees, and toes as the ground comes up into your foot. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat, keeping your shoulders down and neck relaxed. Pause and blow out. Feel the wave going through your trunk, through both of your legs as it goes all the way down to the floor, and you feel the floor come up into your feet. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Hold. 2, 3. Gentle breath in your nose to your throat. Pause and blow out. Hold. 2, 3, and break. Thank you guys for joining me. And so one of the reasons why I wanted to mention this today is because I was working with a client earlier, and I made a point of demonstrating that a lot of times we guard in places of our body that we have no awareness. And even if you can relax that area on cue when I ask, you still could be tightening up those body parts when you go and use your arms. So what I was doing with this person was I was having that person use their arms for something, and the legs were tightening up. And so as we're working through this, working on sensing your muscles relax, it's important to bring yourself into that awareness periodically throughout the day, because you may not even realize that you're guarding in your legs or other parts of your body for an activity that doesn't even use those muscles. So this is a way that we can start to learn how to become more and more free in our body, so that that tension doesn't lead to impingement of tissues, pain, stress, and anxiety. Hope this was helpful. If you have other questions or concerns, if you want me to cover a topic, please let me know. Send me a message, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for joining. We'll see you again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Bye.